Alright guys, so it's been a long time. It's I think been 4 months. I'm really sorry. I had videos planned and then I scrapped them in sort of like a mini crisis after the Blackpink video. It's not that I didn't like the video, I was just really unhappy of where the channel was going. So all the videos I did have, I just got rid of. And we're gonna be starting fresh now in February. So what really was going on is I was moving. I was under a lot of stress. It was not an easy move. Uh, Thanks, COVID. You really made it difficult. And I'm still not fully set up in this apartment. I'm not sure, but I might have internet. I just haven't figured out how. I think I might have to plug into it with Ethernet, but I haven't really tried to see because I'm paying for TV. So I'm not sure if the internet was included on the TV or not. Because I didn't set it up, my employer did, so I'm not necessarily sure if that was included or if that's something I need to set up. So that is just the process of moving. That is kind of one thing is that I will be making a second channel, kind of talking about where I am. Some of you might guess where I moved to, and some of you may have absolutely no idea. So there will be eventually a second channel on that. Like that's gonna be like a whole different beast to tackle, which might be a few more months before I'm ready to tackle that. I first want to get this channel up and running again before I even think about like starting the second channel. I'd always planned from the beginning once I did this move. I had planned this move since I started this channel, but COVID kind of threw a wrench in those plans, and I just haven't had time to do a second channel. I haven't even had time to do this channel. So that is what kind of happened. So moving on from my excuses of why I haven't been posting, let's kind of talk about the future. So as I said, kind of with my Blackpink video, I had a mini crisis about the channel where I honestly considered for quite a few months until recently just to stop K-pop, period. Then I realized that was a little extreme because I still enjoy doing those videos. I'm like, I don't need to go that far. I think I'm just going to be adding in some more boundaries of what I will and won't do. Fair warning, by March, all of the love readings will be taken down. There are also some other individual readings that have been taken down. That is on purpose. There were some videos that shared way too much personal stuff and dug into things that didn't need to be posted online. Sorry about that. I realized in retrospect, I'm like, I should have not posted that one. And that happens occasionally when you do these kind of channels, is that you kind of post content that a few months later you're like, oh, that was bad. That was a bad idea to post. So I'm going to be a lot more conscious of those kind of things because I didn't feel like what I was doing was helpful to anyone. It felt like it was doing more harm than good, and that is not what I want to do in the future. So that is going to be what is going to be changing, for example. Also, please stop requesting like individuals and individuals. I'm not going to do it. Simple as that. I have never. Okay, I take that back. I did do those a couple of times, but I will never do them again. So there's no reason to ask for those because they're not going to happen. The other thing that is also probably going to change, I don't really know if I'm going to do any more career type readings. For example, whew, it's really late here, but I want to record, so I'm recording. So the career type videos are just not my typical style. Like I like doing just a basic personality and general readings. So that will probably be what I do moving forward. The other thing to consider is that there are certain groups I'm just not going to record, or if I do record, it's going to be limited to certain things. I have debated maybe limiting certain groups to like a Patreon only, but I keep going back and forth on Patreon because I feel like it's like almost sort of punishing people that can't afford to give people money. So if it does become a thing on this channel, it's not going to be something where I'm gonna make money out of it. Like, there's nothing I've done on this channel that has seriously made me any profit. Even with my personal readings, like, when I think about everything I've done to sort of like build up the channel, it's not even break even point financially. So, like, don't think I'm making a ton of money, even if ads show up. I'm really not. I'm doing this because I like doing it, because it's fun for me, not because I'm making income. I probably will never make income off tarot. Like, the only reason I charge at all for personal readings is that sometimes you get like things that uh, can be a little dangerous spiritually. And that's why I charge, because when I do have those issues, it's not a mild thing to handle. So please understand that is why I charge for personal readings, why certain readings are more expensive than other readings, because there's various levels of potential issues on each type that I do. And yeah, that's what's happening with the K-pop readings. So let's talk about what I'll be adding that's new to sort of replace the amount of K-pop content I'll be posting. There is some pick-a-card readings coming up. I will also be doing discussion videos on different spiritual topics. Some of these videos, people might really not like what I'm going to say, and just don't watch it if you don't like it. That's basically what I'm going to say about that, because I'm going to post what I want to post on these things. So if it's not your thing, then go watch my other videos if you don't want to like hear about spiritual topics. So that's what I have to say with those. And with the pick-a-card readings, some of them are going to have a little bit, most of them, I'm going to say, are going to be a little bit more spiritual in nature. So I'm going to talk about how, like, you can better manifest. That's the very first one I have, and I've already recorded it, and it's getting ready to be edited at this point. I'll be talking about how to connect with your spirit guides, maybe what your spirit guides would are trying to tell you, like what are your natural spiritual gifts and how you can develop them, because we all have them naturally. Everyone has spiritual gifts, whether you're aware of it or not, and how you can develop them safely and naturally, not forcefully. And I have a few others planned. I can't remember them off the top of my head, but there's like an extensive list I have on my computer of all these. So they're coming. They take time. Pick-a-card readings take a lot of time. So much time. Like, I wish you guys could understand like how much time those videos take. So when I see people that have like 40-minute pick-a-card readings, like 2-hour pick-a-card readings, I'm astonished because I can tell you, even with the short one I just did, it's a lot of work. So just keep those in mind if you do watch those kind of cards. It's like card readings, it's like there's a lot that goes into those. And I definitely appreciate the ones that are out there a lot more. So that is definitely something that's happening. And I hope everybody that's been here to this point will continue to stick around despite the changes, and maybe discover some new things with me. There are still K-pop groups I'm going to do. It's just going to be more slow. It could be a few months out before I even post any of them. There's just a lot happening at once. Hopefully I have internet soon, so it will be easier to post. And I want to thank you all for sticking around, and I hope you enjoy the new content.